I thought I'd take a walk in my garden, bring you along and show you the first signs of spring. Just look at this. This is a Manchurian pear and it's in flower. I'll see if I can turn the video around. No, it won't let me do it. Let's see if I can get it again. But it's just simply beautiful. So all these trees here behind me are Manchurian pears, and they're starting to come out in flower, which is a very beautiful time when it does. We've got a windy day here today, and I think you can see how the wind is capturing some of those trees and blowing them around. Now let's go over here and have a look at the beautiful camellias. They're just lovely. I love this time of year. So I wanted to take you outside to brighten your day, because we do need to have our days brightened up, don't we? Anyway, I'll talk to you later. And look what we've got over here. Wow, it's amazing what you can find after not being in the garden for just 2 days. Look at this. So pretty. Spring is nearly here. Just a matter of weeks away. It's got 3 weeks before spring is out. I can hardly wait until the sun shines out. It's been a winter that has been cold and wet, and cloudy. But I've kept myself busy in the garden and I do enjoy it. Anyway, we'll talk to you later. Another sign of spring. I wish you could smell this. It's got a highly scented bouquet of flowers, a bit like vanilla and sweet jasmine. And of course the beautiful camellia tree, looking delightful this year. This is what's left of my white mulberry tree. I decided to cut it down because it was giving me a lot of work. In the summertime it was shading this area of my garden, and the roses you see over there on those poles, they weren't doing so well. So I decided I would cut it down. It will make this area quite sunny in summer, but I'm prepared for that. And the other thing too it was doing is, this is a cherry tree, and it was beginning to not do as well because it was shaded by the white mulberry. And it's always had lots and lots of flowers on it, a beautiful budded tree, but for some reason the fruit wouldn't stay on the tree, and they'd fall off, and I couldn't work it out. So I'm thinking that's what the reason why it wasn't forming fruit was because it wasn't getting enough sun. So I'm hoping that cutting down of the mulberry tree, the white mulberry tree, will actually fix that problem. Anyway, we'll keep you posted on that matter. Here we are underneath the big gum tree, magnificent tree. We don't stand underneath it for very long because it does have a habit of dropping limbs, but it's been here for a very long time. Some people told me it could be anywhere from 400 to 800 years old. Now I'm bringing you over here to this part of my garden to show you another sign of spring. Look at that. Spring is on its way. I'm really looking forward to the sun and the warmth. Well, I have enjoyed this winter. had lots of garden projects. So it's been a busy time for me. A bit busier than what I normally have in winter time. This area of my garden is also doing well. I did a lot of mulching in there a number of months ago, and that's really paying off. Mulch does wonders for the garden. And over here we've got a little jonquils in the lawn, which I love. We'd like to plant more of those around the lawn. And I've just noticed my Star Wars magnolia is beginning to come out. Wow, spring really is on its way. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that short tour of what my garden looks like just before spring and on a windy day. Talk to you later. Here we are in another part of my garden. I've got camellias over here, but they're not in flower as yet. It's funny how this part of my garden, I've got camellias all the way down from that fence, all the way down here. And they come out in flower at different times. Quite strange. I'm sure it's associated with the sun. But these are called Nicky Crisp. And it really is a very special time of year when they start to come out in flower. And I've pruned the bottom of these trees to expose underneath to highlight the pink flowers against the brown trunks when they do come out in flower. There's something about walking in a garden, isn't it, Jack? That puts a bounce in your step and a spring in your tail. Good boy. More little jonquils over here. Aren't they just lovely? You like them, Jack? Do you? Huh? Are they good? Good boy. And this is what's for tea tonight. Spaghetti bolognese. Wow, it looks so good. And of course, we can't forget what my favourite pastime is, Bible study. I spend a lot of my time in the morning studying the Bible.